Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Ignore the multiple me's in the background. Let's get this moved out. There we go. How is everyone doing? Are you all okay? That is the question of the morning because it's Monday and I'm tired already. I just oh my god, this weekend was so busy. Hi Jeeps, hi Augie. Um What's been going on over the weekend for you all? Did you get up to anything fun, anything exciting? Oh my god, the weekend was pure gardening. Not even kidding. Uggy, you're still waking up. I mean, I've got my coffee, in my Skyrim mug. So this is my last bit of coffee. I've drunk most of it. But yeah, I spent Friday, all day Friday, for about 5 hours so the a huge chunk of the day. About 5 hours on Saturday, and then I was so sore yesterday that I didn't do much as in the way of working in the garden, but I roped Paul into doing stuff for me. So, but between Friday and Saturday, I managed to plant all of the plants in the garden. So everything is done except for new new plants that are supposed to come in within the next week. I ordered a bunch more ground cover, so hopefully they'll get here soon. And then, but yeah, just Friday and Saturday was just pure digging holes, planting, putting down the mulch, and then same thing with Saturday. And yesterday, Paul helped me put down more mulch. So we've nearly got both the side and front gardens covered in mulch, which is good. However, I am gonna have to, move some of it aside when the new plants get here. So, but at least Paul helped. He was an absolute sweetheart helping, and he helped for a good long while. He got most of the front garden done and all but a sliver of the side garden done. And I told him not to do that sliver because we needed to move. My housemate and I moved. Well, when I say my housemate and I mean my housemate. Uh, moved flagstones because there was a flagstone path going from one driveway to the other, and it was too close to the lilac tree, so we moved it over a bit so that when people walk from the main driveway towards the house, they no longer get lilac tree to the face, which is usually a good thing. No one likes getting treed in their face or whatever. I don't know. It's fine. Augie, you've got a new washing machine. Oh, nice! Congratulations. I bet that as soon as it was plumbed in, you did about 10 loads, right? Because that's what we did. After we moved and our washing machine got plumbed back in, it took like a week after we moved in for our washing machine to be properly plumbed in because it we had to get a specific part for it because the sink is old and the washing machine's new and the parts don't match completely. So yeah, we had to get an extension for the pipe, I think. Um, and then the our house is on a floating it's not on a solid foundation. It's it's got a crawl space underneath the house. So we have, it's floorboards, and when the washing machine gets up to speed, the entire kitchen vibrates. So we had to fix that little issue. Um, and yeah, it took us about a week. So we had to deal with 1 week of no washing machine. So yeah, we did like an absolute ton of laundry as soon as it was hooked up properly. Jeeves, you're already being annoyed at applications and doing tasks. Well done. Uggy's been a huge debacle and has been the cause of much of your mental health problem for the past 2 weeks. I can believe it. Oh my goodness. But it's a breath of fresh air now, right? It's done. You don't have to deal with it. You can just have nice, clean laundry now. Iwoki, hello, how you doing, my friend? Glad to see ya. And yeah, Paul enjoyed the £10 that he got paid for helping me do do the mulching. It's like he has his normal chores, which is how he earns his money because he gets, disability. But I don't want him thinking that he gets money for nothing. I want him to earn his money, or to feel like he's earning his money. Um, One, so that he earns the value of money, and two, so that he feels, that he has a purpose and a reason to do things. So he has a bunch of chores that he does he's supposed to do every day. And he's got chores that he's supposed to do every week, once a week, and chores that he's supposed to do like once a month. So, he gets paid a specific amount per, each individual chore. If it's a chore that takes a while, he gets paid more. So like if he, tidying his room, which is tidying his, doing his room. So tidying his room, dusting, hoovering, and changing his bedding. That gets him quite a bit of money. I think it's like £7 or something like that, because it's, it's a huge task. But he only has to do that, like once every other week. So, but yeah, he gets like £7 for that. He gets a couple of pounds for doing the dishes, and just so on and so forth. But yeah, he has one specific chore that is a on occasion chore when we ask him to help to do something that's not on his regular chore list to help out. So, and that's a sliding scale. We determine how much he gets paid based on the amount of work that it is. So I told him last night, I said, right, Paul, if you do this part of the garden, which is meant to be left open, so that we can have a place to pitch the tent when we need to test it before we go camping. I'm like, fill this entire rectangle with mulch, and I'll give you £5. So he ran outside. I showed him how to do it. Just gave him, said, right, fill this bucket with the mulch. Take the mulch over here, dump it, and then stomp down on the mulch to slightly spread it out and flatten it, and just rinse and repeat until the entire rectangle that's been marked out is full. Well, he did that, and he's like, can I do more? Help out more? And I'm like, yeah, all right, if you want to help out more, then, you can, there's that whole side garden over there that needs mulch put on it. So I pointed out to him where all the plants are and said, be careful that you don't step on any of these plants. I'm like, just cover up all the dirt with the mulch. So he except for this bit here where we're gonna move the flagstones to. So he did that, and then he's like, do more? Can I do more? And I'm like, you want to do more, mate? And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, well, if you want to put more mulch in this section right here in the front garden in front of the rectangle that you did earlier, you can do that. So he did that, and so because he did a lot more than what I had originally asked him, he ended up getting paid £10 for that. He was happy. He was also very tired, which is great. Tired the poor lad out, Absolutely good. Let me move. There we go. So now I can see better. Ewoki, you're glad that Jeeves is here. You can't. Oh no. Oh no, Iwoki, your PS4 decided to. Oh dear. I am so sorry to hear that. Is there any way you can get it fixed? And Augie, now that you have your washing machine, your new washing machine, it's improved your mental health a lot. I can believe that 100%. Augie, dare you ask how Jeeves's work with me house is going? I mean, Okay, how is the bird cat standoff? Okay, so for those of you who aren't in the Discord, one, you need to go in the Discord. If you are over on YouTube, there's a Discord invite link in the description of all of my videos and live streams. And if you're on Twitch, Jeeves, sorry, Slap, Augie just shared the link there. Thank you very much, Augie. But yeah, I shared a few photos of that I took while I was doing garden work, and there is a void cat. I think it's a stray because it doesn't have a collar on or anything, and it's very wary of people. But it is a pure black, gorgeous cat, and it decided it was I wouldn't say it was hunting a bird, but it was stalking a couple of birds. It was stalking a magpie and a crow. Um, the magpie, I'm like, you might. I'm looking at the cat and I'm looking at the magpie and I'm thinking, yeah, the cat might be able to get the magpie, but probably not. The crow, I'm like, oh my gosh, there is no way that this cat is going to be able to pounce on this crow because the crow is like as big as the cat. I'm like that cat's stomach is bigger than its ability to catch birds. But it didn't actually pounce for it. It was just hunkered down and watching the birds. It was actually kind of cute to watch. But it was a stand down. So I haven't seen the void cat since yesterday. So hopefully the birds did not get revenge. You never know. And thank you so much for the slap there, Augie. Ewoki, you have no idea. You took it apart to clean it, but that didn't help, so you have to find someone to take a technical look. Thankfully, you can still play on your laptop. Yeah, that's a good thing. And Jeeves, in your work with me house, everyone who was alive is still alive. You had to tweak the extreme violence settings so they just didn't kill each other for the fun of it, but they do murder passerbys. I mean, everyone needs a hobby, right? Everyone needs a hobby. All right, so speaking of needing a hobby, what are we doing today? First of all, welcome in. I don't remember if I said welcome in everyone, but welcome in everyone. This is a Monday morning work with me live stream where we have The Sims 4. Actually, I should point there. The Sims 4 running in the background with a specific save, and that is our work with me stream save. And the household here, you'll notice is as soon as we load up, is six ghosts and one live sim. All of these sims, however, are part of our subscribers on Twitch and are paid members on YouTube. So if you would like your sim to join, that's all you have to do is become a subscriber on Twitch at any tier or a tier 2 paid member over on YouTube. And then you can send me a link to your gallery and your sim that you want included, and I'll put it in. Ewoki, Passersby deserves it, especially some townies. Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I'll agree with you on that one. So basically, what we do here is we do a bit of chatting every morning, just to get just to wake everyone up as everyone comes in, and so that we can wake up because coffee is important. Then we have a 20 minutes focus session where we get work done and concentrate, and then a 15 minutes worth of break where we chat. We talk about gaming news, which we have a lot of gaming news to get through today, my friends. And I mean a lot. So much has happened between last Wednesday and today. Seriously, we've had two kits drop for The Sims 4. There's an upcoming hot patch that's dropping sometime this week. There's a new login event. There's Paralives news. There's, oh my goodness, there's Enzoy news. So yeah, we are 100% Just so much to talk, yeah, to talk about. Jeeves, you set my sim to favor killing people by sitting on their face until they suffocate it. You call it badonka kill. Oh dear. Oh dear, Jeeves. That extreme violence mod is just completely wacky. Huggy sounds like the Rikishi stink face. Oh dear. What are we like? Just yeah. Gotta love it. Okay, so Sean is afraid of the cow plant, so I'm gonna let him feed that, and then I'm gonna have him milk that. He needs to. This thing, the Be the Plant Sim, only has 9 hours left, so there is currently a bug with the Plant Sim thing. So if your sim is scared of a cow plant, for some reason, they do not turn into a plant sim if they eat the forbidden fruit of the plant sim. But yet they still get the moodlet. It's a weird bug, but the way to solve it is to get rid of the fear by having your sim milk the cow plant, and then you have to wait for that buff to go away, and then yeah, then your sim can become a plant sim again. So Sean wants to be a plant sim for as long as possible. So yeah, we'll take care of that issue in just a bit. Augie, don't say I don't love it. Okay, I won't. So, my friends, let's get the timer started, shall we? 20 minutes on the clock, 15-minute break is scheduled. I will mute my microphone, turn up the music a little bit so that we can all hear it properly. It's ambient music today, so nice and chill, perfect for a Monday morning, if I do say so myself. And let's get to work, shall we? Where's my button? There it is. And of course, I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes.
Crumbla joy. There is Shub. Mootsti. Huh? What's the torque? Oh. Yes. Oh, lava. Gosh. Oh, Cardool. Yahoo! Oh, yes. Simonicero Fiferu. Camus Nueve. Sagalafib Sigplusta. Aha! Oh. Uh-huh. Back there. Huh. Oh, Jaruk Kelka. Sweetie.
Sabal Havery, down in Yadville, me.
Alright, everyone, welcome back. That was the end of our first focus session for this morning. Everyone over on YouTube and Twitch that has come in during our first focus session, welcome in. We are now into our break session, and we've got quite a bit of gaming news to talk about today. We're going to start with Paralives, because Paralives is entering early access in exactly 1 week from now, and I am super excited about it. I don't know about you all, but I am really, really excited about it. So let me pause the game real quick, and I'll get into the little bit of Paralives news that we've got at the moment. I'm working my way chronologically through this, so as I found the articles and the Sims team have shared the news about different things, and the Paralives team shared the news. Then we're just gonna go through this chronologically. So let me get rid of that, and I will also do that so that you all can see this. So the Paralives team have re-released a video that they shared back in November of last year before they decided that Paralives needed to be delayed until May, So we're gonna watch this video real quick, and hopefully just talk about it. This video is talking about, what early access is and what we can expect and all of that wonderful stuff. So let's give this a quick look.
Paralives releases on May 25th. That's right around the corner. This video today is going to explain what early access is. It's when developers release a game before it's complete to receive feedback from players while it's still being shaped. You'll be able to manage your para's needs, wants, life goals, and career, but these are still being improved.
I'm sorry, can I just say I love the bugs that they shared there of, the paras walking on air and sleeping the wrong way around on the bed. That is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, there will be bugs in early access Paralives, by the way. Expect them. Expect them, because it is an early access release. We should not expect a completely smooth sailing experience. Let's go.
And you might encounter bugs and crashes. You can make friends, find love, or be mean. Social life basics are there, but still lacking some interactions in things like organizing social events and calling other paras.
Okay, so just as a reminder there, she just said that when early access of Paralives releases, we will not be able to call other paras on the phone or organize social events, but they are coming eventually during the early access development process.
For now, when a para is born, gets married, or dies, there isn't much to highlight these moments, but we plan to add emotions and celebrations in the future.
Okay, so right now there's very little in the way of emotions for the paras and celebrations, but for big events, but it will happen. It will be added into the game sometime during early access development. So I like that they're telling us, what things are still missing. Because it's very important to keep that in mind when you start playing the game.
We've designed a cozy town for you to discover, but it's still lacking some activities outside of shops and collectibles to find. The Paramaker will let you fully customize and dress your characters, but some hairstyles and clothing items are still missing.
Alright, so yeah, there's no events yet in the town, and there's only one town that's available, but it is free to explore. There's collectibles that can be found, but there's no town events happening yet. But they are being developed. That's fine. I kind of expected that.
A good selection of furniture and objects is waiting.
And of course, Paramaker stuff being pared back as well. A good amount of furniture waiting in the sidelines, for us to use on day one. But yeah, there's gonna be, I'm guessing there's some that they haven't included yet, and that they'll be releasing later on as well.
Build mode. However, a wider variety will be coming up in future updates. The build mode is flexible, but some important features are still to come, like pools, basements, and more advanced.
Okay, so we don't have basements yet. I love the dead skeleton there in the basement. We don't have pools yet, and we're not gonna have advanced roofing in build mode.
Stair and roof tools. At launch, modders will be able to add all kinds of custom content to the game that players can easily find and install using the Steam Workshop. Over the last 6 years of development, some features have been teased but have been put aside and won't be ready for launch. We prefer to let you know when they're ready.
Oh, okay. So we are going to be able to, there's going to be mod support from Early Access Day 1. I had thought that they had decided not to add in mod support from Day 1, but wait until later on. But evidently, they feel confident enough to allow mod support from Day 1. That is really, really cool. Jeeves, mods. Yeah, their mod support is built into the game. So, you'll be able to use their inbuilt modding tools to basically change your game, which is pretty cool, I think. And it works, you don't have to have any, from what I understand, you don't have to have a lot of programming experience because it's all logic based. So as long as you know what you want it to do, that they'll have like drop down lists and stuff for you to choose from. So that's pretty cool. It sounds like it's going to be pretty intuitive. Early access is slated to go into full release by sometime within 2028.
Within the next 2 years of early access, we plan to add content to each and every part of the game, as well as new features like cars, pets, deeper parenting gameplay, and more. Don't expect hundreds of hours of gameplay just yet. We aim to get there by adding more content and depth based on the feedback we get from you. As a small team of passionate life simulation fans, we have pledged that all future updates and expansions will be free. We are so grateful and excited to embark on this next chapter of Paralives and improve the game together with your feedback. See you on...
Alright, so yeah, this is going to be a very bare bones early access, by the way. So if you're expecting, as they just said, if you're expecting a couple hundred hours of gameplay, you're not. If I know life simmers, I know for a fact that a lot of life simmers are going to be playing this a lot, but it's not going to be very in-depth. There's going to be a lot missing, and yeah, I'm just so excited for this. We need to keep our expectations in check, though. We really do. Augie, uh-oh. Paralives Extreme Violence Mode, Jeeves. Ewoki Jeeves will be the first one for that. Oh, dear. Jeeves, chaos, and adult fun times. Yes. Oh, dear. I can see Jeeves releasing stuff on day, or doing mods on day 1. I can absolutely see that. And of course, the top comment is, don't expect hundreds of hours of gameplay just yet. Are you challenging me? 100%. And then comments saying, I love how transparent you are. Thank you for making these types of videos. I want to play this game now. It's a shame they have to explain what early access is, and so on and so forth. So yeah. I do, by the way, have a video out that released just a couple of days ago, or actually yesterday, question mark? No, it released on Saturday. So yeah, I do have a video about Paralives recommended specs compared to The Sims 4 recommended specs. If you want to look at that, that's over on YouTube. You can find it very easily by going to my YouTube home channel and clicking videos and newest. So there you go. But yeah, I am so excited for Paralives. I mean, seriously, and I know that the Sims team is also really looking forward to Paralives. Some of them cannot wait to play it because, you know, a lot of the developers of The Sims 4 are, of course, Life Simulator fans, and they really want they can't wait to play the game either. And also, the higher-ups are also excited for Paralives because it gives them a little bit of, you know, gives the Sims direct competition. And competition is good. You don't want to be in a monopoly, because if you are the only if you're the only game in a genre, like, you know, The Sims used to be pretty much, from day one, then you get into a state of feeling, you know, like, well, it doesn't matter if we release horrible things, or, you know, why should we work it so hard, because we're the only game, so people are going to buy our stuff no matter what. But if you have competition, then that empowers the designers and the developers to work even harder to make their game even better. And it seriously is a good thing. Scott LeMay, thank you so much for the follow over on YouTube. Appreciate that, Scott. Augie, some competition is healthy as it pushes you to strive for improvement and be better. Exactly, Augie. 100%. That's what I was trying to say. I'm just not as good with my words. I get there in a roundabout route, you know. I like taking the scenic route in my communications. It's fine. So yeah, I am really looking forward to Paralives. It's just gonna be so much fun. Let me bring up our timer so that I can see okay, we got about 3 minutes left. So that was actually kind of perfect. We have a lot of news. Can you see all of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more things to talk about. We are not going to get this done this morning. We will continue with our news this afternoon. So we'll get through one bit of information per break. And yeah, we'll get there though. I think by this afternoon we'll have everything finished. So while we're going, let's take a look, shall we, at our Sims. So everyone's having a good time. I'm just making sure that there's nothing that's broken or in need of major repair. We do have 4 paintings, so let's see. I'm gonna have Muir sell that one. We'll go to Cody, and we'll have him sell that one. Wow, Cody is very uncomfortable. Whoa, Cody. Needs the toilet, needs food, needs to... Wow. Okay, you know what? Why don't you do all of your things, Cody? Actually, wow. Where even is Cody? Why is he all the way over there? It's fine. We'll have him come home. Did he get lost? It wouldn't surprise me if he got lost. Okay, so that's a masterpiece. And that is a regular painting. So let's grab our masterpiece here. Let's see if we already have it up on the walls. No. Wait, yes we do. Yes, we do. Never mind. We'll put that back up. And we will have... Fleur sell that to an art gallery. There we go. Checking the toilets. Everything looks okay. Nothing looks burnt. Nothing looks broken. which is fantastic. I'll take it. I will 100% absolutely take it. Optane, will you please get the mail? And we'll go over here to the wonderful Augie, and I'm going to wake him up. Sorry, Augie. And make him plant. Oh, it's too cold to plant things. Okay, well, we'll have to wait on planting all of the cow plants then. I will have him revive this plant, or this cow plant over here. Oh, and also this one. All of our cow plants just keep dying. It's fine. We need something to spend our money on, right? It might as well be cow plants. Right then, my friends. We're finished with our first break. I've got a lot of work to do, so let's continue on. And yeah. As always, in case you're new here, we do 20 minutes of focus sessions where we get work done, followed by 15 minutes of break. During our focus sessions, we have The Sims 4 running in the background. I think we will let's follow Rob Bobson, who is Jeeves' sim. We'll follow Rob around a bit. My microphone will be muted in the next 20 minutes, and I will catch up with you all during the break. Let's go. Where's my, there we are. Let's see, timer 20. Catch you all on the flip side. Let's get some work done.
Whoa! Leave day. Obi Yurmda, Sinead. Finoy Cho. Ah, Beth's little toy. Tenny.
Sarabin Dobila? Chiz. Prowess Redishing. You Beppa. Chiz. Prince Kubarao. Jebedel. Ubado. Brigyoff. Whoa! Oh, say dinner! Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, my friends, that is the second part. Second focus session, sorry, of our morning live stream. How are you all getting along? Hope it's going well. Everyone's phone is ringing. Why is everyone's phone ringing? Hello? Why is everyone's phone ringing? No. Okay. That was weird. I'm sure it's fine though. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing wrong in the game. Everything is fine. No reason to worry. But anyway, you gotta love this. You absolutely have to love this game. But yes, anyway, my friends. Let's get on with our break and our next bit of news. I told you, we have a lot of news. We got a lot of news today. And Jeeves, I'm glad that things are working nicely for you. It sounds like your Monday is good vibes day. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Cause y'all know what happens sometimes. When you mention stuff like that, you know? Jeeves, don't jinx it. I'll try not to, you know, no promises. All right, so our next bit of news for today, my friends, Sims 4 Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Bundle. It's a this is 2 kits, and it is a collaboration between Shondaland and Netflix and The Sims 4. It contains things that, dresses, outfits, build buy stuff, that are very similar to what you would see in the Bridgerton TV series. A lot of it also looks really good alongside Royalty and Legacy. So they are, if you have Royalty and Legacy, these 2 kits will make good complementary additions on to that DLC. Augie, uh-oh, this is when it goes downhill, Jeeps. Love it. So just full disclosure, the Sims team did give me a free some free keys to these kits. I do have extra keys, by the way. I've got a key for the bundle on EA app, and I have keys to each of the kits on Steam. So if you would like either of them, either the Steam version or the EA app version, let me know, and I will try to get that to you. Jeebs, you'll blame me when that happens. Would you like the Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Bundle, Jeebs? I know you say you don't buy kits yourself, but would you like them since you're here? So the kits, by the way, features an absolutely these are the early the limited time things. So we've got the gazebo, we got the piano, and we have a bassinet. These are all if you get the bundle within a specific time frame of the app release, of the kit's releasing. Sorry, Augie Fair. So yeah, we got the Bridgerton House gazebo, the Bridgerton House piano, and the bundle of joy bassinet. I cannot talk this morning. So yeah, these items are available for a limited time. Specifically, hold on, where is it? Of course, it's not going to tell me, but it's fine. Then there's the bountiful banquet table, dazzling dance floor, and macaron treat tray. And these are beautiful, I think. I mean, you've got the macaron treat tray right there. That's the banquet table, and then the dance floor is right there. That is such a gorgeous dance floor. I love the fleur de lis patterning. So pretty. Absolutely beautiful. And who can deny themselves a nice macaron treat? Oh, I love macarons. They're so tasty. There's also, oh, jeez, sorry, I'm stiff. Through the Masquerade Ball Fashion Kit, you've got these gorgeous dresses here. There's also a marble fireplace that comes with the Build Buy kit. Intricately designed wall panels, and according to this, furnishings as delicate as a new romance. You gotta love the flowery language, don't ya? Then we have more examples of cast mode. So you've got these really nice fancy dresses, like right here. Head, what even is that as a head piece? I don't even know, but there's opulence. Both of these kits just scream opulence. I mean, considering it's based off of Bridgerton, you'd expect the opulence, right? So yeah, here's more examples of the dresses that you can expect in the cast kit, as well as the male outfits. I love this one, especially with the tails. Just so nice. Jeeves, you could have a Bridgerton murder party with that. You could. You very well could. So the Royal Masquerade bundle is £37.99. That includes the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack and both Bridgerton kits. The Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Fashion Kit, that is the Create a Sim kit, is £6.49. And the Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ballroom Kit is, again, £6.49. Have you noticed that they have raised the prices of the kits? Because it used to be that kits were £5. Now they're $6.50. They have quietly raised the price of the kits, which, very sneaky of them. Very, very sneaky of them. Jeeves, oh hell no, you're not having kits. Do you want the kits though? I can give you them for free. I can get you the kit bundle, which is this one right here, the Masquerade Ball bundle, which is £8.99. So if you get the bundle, then it's £4.50 per kit. So there you go. Jeeves, you like free stuff. Okay. I will send you the key for the kits after the stream ends then. Between our morning and our afternoon streams, I'll send them to you. But yeah, I'm guessing you want them on the EA app and not Steam. But the fact that they've raised the prices, now I am curious. I am very curious. How many items are in this? Okay, so 31 items in the cast kit. Now, 31, usually in kits, we get between 20 and 25 items for a $5. This is 31 items for £6.50. So, price-wise, The £6.50 makes sense because it is a slightly larger kit than what we normally get. So I'm not as angry about the price as I normally would be. If it was like 25 items for £6.50, I would definitely would not be happy. Yeah, like the build mode is 27 items. And again, a kit is typically between 20 and 25 items. And I don't think 2 items make up that extra £1.50. But that's just my opinion. If you do want to buy these kits, by the way, everyone, I do recommend going ahead and getting the full Masquerade Ball bundle, just because it's going to end up being cheaper for you. So if you want to buy the kits, I understand if you don't want to, but if you do if you think to yourself, I love the Bridgerton series, I would really love to have these items in my Sims game, my advice: save a little bit of money, buy the Masquerade Ball bundle if you want both kits, and make sure that you use a Sim Creator's creator code. You can use mine, you can use someone else's, it doesn't really matter, but using Sims creator codes, mine is Murally Sims, by the way, gets you a 5% discount and gives that Sims creator 5% affiliate money as well, which, so you're helping the creator out and you're giving yourself a 5% discount on top of that. So it's definitely a good thing. And Jeebs, yes, the EA app. Okay, cool. I'll get that over to you before our afternoon stream starts. Right, that is my cheeky little plug. If you're going to get the kits, get the bundle. And make sure that you use a Sims creator code, such as my own, Merely Sims, to get yourself a nice little tiny discount. Every penny helps, right? Every bit helps. So, how are we doing as far as time? I'm doing really well this morning as far as time is concerned. Usually I go way over our breaks, and we usually end up 20 minutes late. By the end of the stream, it's like half 12 instead of 12 like I'm supposed to end because lunch and all that. Speaking of lunch, I'm hungry, and I am very much looking forward to lunch. I'm also looking forward to my afternoon walk. Not looking forward to spreading mulch along the garden, but it is getting on there. I've got a lot of mulch, but I've gone through about half of it already. Little over half with Paul's help yesterday. So my afternoon plans. I don't know what you all are planning to do this afternoon. Let me know, please let me know in the chat. But this afternoon for me, I'm planning on getting a little bit of walking in. Not a lot, just a little bit to, keep the joints limber. And then coming back home and spreading the mulch across the gardens again. Need to get rid of that pile of mulch so that we can, my housemate can get the, the heat pump in. Because the mulch is right where the heat pump's gonna go. So yeah, I need to move that mulch. Ewoki, you're planning on doing lunch walkies and maybe drawing. You've got an emerald mandala that you want to work on. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Let you first clean the drawing desk, then you can draw. Yeah. Put it on your to-do list. Clean drawing desk. Task 1. Task 2, draw. There you go. I'm sure you'll get it done, though. I'm absolutely certain you'll get it done. Sorry, I'm just looking at the system requirements for these kits. That they've got, for the Sims 4. Did you know that the Sims 4 recommended is 8 gigs of RAM? They want you to expect you to have or recommend that you have at least 8 gigs of RAM to run The Sims 4, which is mad because I'm like, I can remember when I had 16 gigs of RAM, and even that wasn't enough to run The Sims 4. So, where they got that 8 gigs of RAM from, I have no idea, but there you go. And Jeeves, you need to retrieve the goblin from the goblin tribes and drop him off at his grandmother's house, or you'll make him apologize for hitting his grandmother. I mean, that is probably a good thing to make him do. He needs to learn consequences, right? A little guy needs to learn that there are consequences for his actions, and having to apologize is definitely one way to teach him. I'm you're a good parent, Jeeves. You really are. I love how you call him the goblin and the goblin tribes. I'm guessing that's daycare, the goblin tribes. You're trying to be. That's all we can do though. If you're a parent, the only thing you can do is try to be a good parent. You kind of learn it as you go along. Even if even if you've had 3 kids and you're on your third one, it's like it's still a learning curve because one, times change. Two, each child is different and they all react to, different ways of parenting. So I don't care if you've had 1 kid, 6 kids, 12 kids. You can never actually say, I'm a perfect parent, but you can try to be the best parent that you can. So there you go. And Jeeves, yep, it's nursery. One of them, oh, geez. One of the other goblins bit him the other week. Wow. It happens. It happens. Hopefully, the nursery staff took care of the problem and nipped that issue in the bud. Uh, it can be rough. It really can. Right, my friends, let's get started, shall we? Another 20 minutes on the clock. And in case you all are wondering what I'm doing during this, or going to be doing during this focus break, since I have finished getting ready for the afternoon stream, and I've finished putting up all of the links for articles for, the news, I am going back to my book, and I am working on section 4 of chapter 3 now. So I'm hoping to get that done by the end of the afternoon stream. We'll see how it goes, though. Anyway, 20 minutes on the clock, and I will catch up with you all after our focus session. Let's go. Our final focus session for this morning. We can do it.
Though Chris. Dempa Bifna. Simzay. Jab Grau. Panish Galumba. Nardubor. Oh. Oh.
Washupasa, Blanco,
Nee.
Plastinaya,
Oh.
Tenebit, Vivesa,
Nee.
Laffy, Flazzle, Frenchie, Oral, Young, Quinlasare, Gucci, Peachy. Oh, yes! Nerma left! Anbishoshi! Turubebi! Onima Turubebi! Pomerade Gloss! And Bobby Frenoy! Ivani Storm! Oh!
Smaps Woony. Hinawanu. Owza. Owza. Owza.
Go ahead, Flora. Salsa.
Birthday to short. Brett no win. Looney Froge. Marble Bean. Scuba Chew. Prepna Bells.
Okay. Oh, yes. Huh? Oh, new shot. Uh-huh. Yes. Soup, rouse fresh, yoink. Afazunia. Severin. Charjuk. Okra. Ubado. Brigya. Huh? Huh? Ooh! Oh, that! Go ahead, Flora. Salsa. Oh, yeah. Oh, new shot. Yabosa. Uh-huh. This is sort of late.
Oh, Cardul. He's your Jupe.
All right, my friends, that is our third focus session done for this morning. And let's go into a little bit of Paralives news, shall we? Let me pause our game real quick. There we go. I have tea. Fresh, warm tea. Astana, I hope the studying has gone well. I'm getting there. I've now realized I literally I'm like almost through chapter 3 in my book, and I have realized that I have messed up the text, as in the size of the text. Chapter 1 started off with all of the text being 25.7 pixels. And somehow along the way, I accidentally switched it to 24. So now, I have to go all the way through my entire document and the entire 3 chapters and figure out where I accidentally changed the size of the text. There you go. How are you doing, Astana? I hope you're doing okay. Augie, milk 2 sugars, please. Milk 0 sugar is the best. Just gonna say. Astana, you're tired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep tonight and you're feeling less tired tomorrow. Oh, speaking of tired. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to yawn in y'all's ears. Astana, you've slept a bit. You did sleep a bit more. That's good. That's very good. I wish that I could have slept a bit more this morning. With as achy as I am from doing gardening all weekend, my I was just like, I want to go back to sleep. Don't get out of bed. Go back to sleep. But at the same time, with as achy as I am, I also know that if I stay in bed, if I would have stayed in bed until like 9 instead of 8 o'clock, that I would have my muscles would have stiffened up, and there'd been, I just wouldn't be able to cope. So get up before the body gets stiff from laying in bed too long. Get yourself moving. That's what I do. Or that's what I did this morning. I did some gentle stretching first thing, took a shower, and excuse me, as you can tell, my body still wants to go back to bed, but I'm telling it no, not allowed. Astana, May 29th is your last exam. Ooh. Good luck. You've got it. You definitely have got it, Astana. You can do it. And then you can breathe a sigh of relief and not have to worry about exams. Do you have to go back to do you go back to college in the autumn? Or is this it? After this, have you officially 100% graduated? You go back in August. Okay, cool. Yeah, Paul is out of college. He graduates in June, at the end of June. He is he's both excited and sad about it because it means he has to say goodbye to all of the staff at the college. But I mean, he's known them for 20. Sorry, he's been with this college for 5 years. And so he knows all of the staff really well, and they know him, and he's made friends. But he's gonna have to say goodbye to all of them, because not all of them are gonna be in the same daycare groups that he's going to be going to soon. So he's going to 3 different groups. He's decided that he wants to go to an arts and craft style group, one that does like artsy stuff, craft, painting, drawing, making figures, statues, stuff like that. Then he's going to a group that does music, so that he can, get, because Paul loves music and playing music and learning about music. So that second group is going to be right down his alley as well. And the third group does lots of day trips and goes out and about in the community. And that's what he wants. He wants somewhere where he can go swimming, where he can go on long walks and hikes and, do all of that wonderful stuff. So that's 3 different groups. He's going to one of them just 1 day a week and the other 2 days a week. So that covers an entire 5 days. So I am hoping that some of his college friends are also going to be going to these groups, but we'll have to wait and see. So, Astana, arts and crafts, awesome. Yeah, one is arts and crafts, one is music based, and one is, actually going out and doing things, physical activities based. So it hits on all of the things that he loves doing, which is great because these groups he's going to be in them for the long haul. So. I mean, and he's getting transportation to all of them as well, to and from, which is really good. He's getting access bus, that's gonna pick him up in the mornings and drop him back off in the evenings. So he's really looking forward to it. It's really, really sweet. That, and nice that he's able to do these things and that they exist, to be frank. Because, yeah. Everything's getting cut, funding for everything is getting cut, and that these things still exist is just absolutely awesome. So let's, with having said that, let's go into our news real quick. We've got the Paralives Early Access gameplay trailer, which is premiering in 28 hours, so that's tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time. I will be watching this, and we'll definitely be. I will definitely be watching this live. I'm not going to be live streaming a live reaction, but we will take a look at this on Wednesday. I'll do a scrub through and talk about my thoughts and what caught my interest and everything. During our live stream on Wednesday morning. Really looking forward to this gameplay trailer. Seriously, it's not just a gameplay trailer. They're doing the gameplay trailer, and then they're also doing a pre-recorded playthrough of the game. So looking forward to seeing that. Jeeves, let's not get into budget cuts. It'll just make us angry. Very true. Jeeves, you'll hold Astana to the sleep bit, or else you're grounded or something. Love it. So, this is related to the the gameplay trailer live stream that is tomorrow night. Paralives countdown to early access release. So Paralives, Alex, the head designer of Paralives, announced back in 2019 about his ideas for what eventually would become Paralives. He started active development in 2020, and now after so many years, 7 years in total, Paralives is releasing an early access on the 25th of May 2026. Super, super excited. Cannot wait. And hats off to the dev team for being so transparent all the way through the development process. Seriously, they have shared nearly everything from weird bugs that they found to things that we can expect in the game. The level of transparency from the Paralives devs is awesome. Tea. So, like I said, Paralives will release on Steam on Monday the 25th of May. Sorry, my brain just went blank there. And they have confirmed that the game will be releasing at 10 a.m. EST, 5 p.m. EET, and 2 p.m. UTC, which is 3 p.m. UK time, according to my fancy browser. I love this because my browser, I can highlight a time like this, and my browser automatically tells me what time that is where I'm at. Which is, pretty freaking cool. It's weird though because it says here that it's 5 p.m. EET is 4 p.m. my time, and 10 a.m. EST is 4 p.m., but it says that 2 p.m. UTC is at 3. So I'm going to go over to the Steam store page at 3 p.m. and just frantically, keep reloading the Steam store page until I can buy it. That's what I'm gonna be doing, 100%. Astana Red Bull ads. Steam's trying to tell you that you need to wake up there, Astana. You always forget what time zone you're in. Central EST, apparently. I am I just go by what my computer tells me, BST when the clocks go forward, and GMT plus 0 when during the winter. There you go. Geez, UTC is GMT without the daylight savings, yeah. Universal time something, right? Hold on. Oh, coordinated universal time. There we go. Why it's UTC and not CUT? Oh, wait. They can't call it CUT because that would be cut. Jeeves, also known as ship time in Elite Dangerous, yes. So there you go. So yeah, a little bit of further information about Paralives for you all. It's going to be a digital only release. It's only going to be released on Steam at the moment. It cannot be pre-ordered. They're not doing a pre-loading time where, you pre-order it and you can download it but not play it, for like 24 hours in advance. They're not doing any of that. It's just listed on Steam. You can add it to your wish list, and then as soon as it's released, you can buy it and download it and play it. So there you go. The price is $39 US, which I believe is going to be about 30 British pounds. And they are planning on giving free content updates and expansions throughout the early access period. Confirmed features on day 1 includes... There's a long list. Are we ready for this? The Paramaker. And in the Paramaker, we will have a color wheel for everything inside the Paramaker, varying body types with height, face, and body sliders. A layering system, so jackets and undershirts will be interchangeable. A genetic system that will be updated later on with more advanced tools. Asymmetry, including heterochromia, mismatched socks, and so on. In live mode, Jeebs, you like the no pre-order business. I would have loved to be able to pre-order it, to be honest. Just because since I live in a house with 3 other people, and we've got a home server and 3 computers, and my son has 2 iPads. So we've got a lot of devices hooked up to the internet. I would have loved to be able to pre-order and pre-download the game, just, so that it wouldn't, I won't be waiting as long once I buy the game, because I know I'm going to probably have to wait about 20-30 minutes after I purchase the game to be able to play it, because that's how long it's going to take to download. There you go. Iwoki, I'm still gonna stream at Paralives. You can't buy immediately, but you need your fix. Yes, I will be live streaming it. What I'll probably do is, instead of doing The Sims 4 for like the first week of after Paralives has been released, I will probably, well, first couple of weeks probably, I'll do nothing but streaming Paralives during the Work With Me live streams, so that we can take a look at it together and see what's what, and all of that wonderful stuff. I'm probably also going to do a Let's Play on Thursday nights instead of Minecraft, starting in June. So what I'll do is, for the rest of this month, once Paralives is up and ready, during the day I'll just tear through the game, learn all of the settings and everything with you all, and then on the Thursday nights, instead of Minecraft starting in June, once we've gone through the entire game and ripped it apart, and on Thursday nights I'll do a short Let's Play, probably for the entire month of June, just so that we can get to grips with the game together and learn its ins and outs. And of course, I will be putting out loads of videos on YouTube about the game and how to play it and all that wonderful stuff. So there you go. Astana, I think we all need coffee, to be honest. I really do, but it's fine. So yeah, in live mode, we're gonna have the basic structure of a life simulation game, including freedom, autonomy, progression, and skills and jobs. We will not, Paralives will not, we will not be able to fully chase our para's ambitions, though. But we can expect, bills, declining needs, motives, death, etc. Build mode is, there's a lot in build mode. So, unrestricted build mode, free placement of items, an optional grid system, split level platforms, multi-story homes, curved and variously angled walls, and color wheels, which is pretty cool. And I believe being able to stretch things, so like you can go from a chair to a sofa, is also going to be available from day one, which is pretty cool. So yeah, looking forward to it being released. I seriously cannot wait. Absolutely 100% cannot wait. I am going to vote yes on that, that I will be getting it once it comes out. Let's check the comments real quick. I'm so used to the bugs and imperfections of The Sims, so I can't wait to play Paralives. Only people looking forward to this are people that can't run in, Zoe, please. But yeah, so looking forward to Paralives coming out. Can't wait for it. We will be covering it 100% on the channel here. It's gonna be loads of fun. So, my friends, we do need to actually let me go back into the co-working stream so I can turn that on. There we go. I needed to get the bling out of the way. Asana, woo! Yes, and of course, as always, we have gone over. But that's absolutely fine. I'm going to go get my lunch. I'm going to go for my walk. I'm going to get a little bit of mulching laid out in the garden. And then I will see you all back here in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Please take care of yourselves. Go get yourself something to eat and something to drink. Take a screen break, a little bit of a stretch. And I will catch you all in 1 hour 45 minutes. Yeah. I'm tired, but I'm also hyped. Not a good combination. But again, thank you to Scott LeMay for the follow over on YouTube. If you've not already joined us over on YouTube, YouTube/@MurelySims, just hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you all both on YouTube and Twitch at 2 p.m. UK time. Bye for now. Thank you, Stana. You too.